Watching the end of the third round of the Genesis. This has been outstanding. Young Bridgman, who was great last week at Pebble Beach, is really having a good round here today. So I'm going to get that started. While I am looking and deleting my mail, I can start tonight saluting the Seattle Seahawks, our 2025 NFL champions. To me, just by listening to everything I've been listening to these last 2 weeks, it's like Seattle is not getting the love they deserve. And they've been pumping Sam Donald, but good for NFL fans, no one's buying it except for the white, uh, preppy stat geek who has put him as high as number 7 in the league. Are you out of your mind? And there are some quarterbacks that don't get the love they deserve, no pun intended, is because it's either your coaching or it's you. And, Kay Adams had my man Romeo Dobbs yesterday. And it was like, do these players know who their quarterback is when practice is over? When the game is over? And to me, the way he talked about Matt LaFleur with Kay Adams, how much he loves LaFleur, that tells me in Green Bay that's a Jordan Love problem. But we'll talk about that uh, when it's time for free agency. It's all about the Seahawks up there. I'll do a little Dolphins while I'm up here, but let's talk about the Seahawks and how great they are. And the scary thing is, I can tell you, I don't see a team beating this team. I don't. And the only team to me that comes close is the Broncos. If you are quarterback dependent like Buffalo, like Baltimore, they're going to destroy those teams. And they owe both of those teams an ass whipping. Okay? They owe both of those teams an ass whipping. And I have to wait for that for 27 to see that. I'm looking forward to it. I can tell you that right now. Know what I'm saying? So, Stephen A. Smith, that's right, the Stephen A. Smith from ESPN made a brilliant point on Thursday. He must have been hearing me. He says he respects Super Bowl coaches who are dominant on one side of the football, and that side of the football kicked ass and took names. That's what the Seahawks did in New England. And I've been saying that all along, and it's mighty funny how you can tell by their actions. The Dolphin hierarchy, that would be the Green Bay guys, they call them, is tuning out their fan base, which is very smart to do because their fan base sounds retarded all the time. All they care about is quarterback, quarterback, quarterback. It's more to a team than a quarterback. Now, I don't know how they're going to handle the Malik Willis situation. Matter of fact, I don't think they'll end up with Willis. I'm being dead ass honest about that. I could see them getting a Jimmy G, but it comes cheaper because of the cap mix. Shout out to TD. Was it TD who said it? Yeah, it was. Uh, I didn't listen to his show, but in his headline, uh, he's hearing, and remember, he's in with Omar Kelly and those guys. Congratulations to him. I didn't congratulate him for a minute because I know he's been busy with the Super Bowl. But if get back word to him that I'm giving him his props. But he's in. And what he reported today is The Dolphins, and I said this the other day from my source in the building, that is looking more and more they're going to eat the 99.2 million of Tua's contract and just get rid of it. It's like these guys don't want nothing with these players that Mike McDaniel had, and I don't buy it. You know, so TD, I guess in his podcast today talked about he's hearing that they're gonna um, eat the 99.2, which to me is the right thing to do because other than whoever you're gonna get a quarterback to compete with Pointers, you draft your defense this year, get your quarterback with your number one pick next year, and then you can draft whoever you want next year with good salary cap space. This year it doesn't matter. This year is more about building chemistry, putting in your program, how you want things done, and getting players that are going to follow the program. Dolphins have been a country club franchise since the 80s. And to me, when you have an organization that's more like a country club, that doesn't say much about you. It really doesn't. So, back to the Seahawks. To me, the Broncos are the team who can beat them. Mirror images, I'll take Denver's offense over Seattle's offense any day of the week. And a lot of teams can follow Seattle, which is built within, built through the draft. And when you got your team ready, what did they do? They gave Sam Donald $33 million. Why? Because they believe that he is the guy who can help them being the game manager, which he is, get them where they want to be, and congratulations, they are where they are. Now, my question tonight is who can beat this team? I don't see no one in the NFC beating them. I don't. I don't want to hear about Dallas. Matter of fact, let me tell you the Seahawks' home schedule this year: Dallas, Chicago, San Francisco and the Rams, Arizona, New England, Chargers, Chiefs. And then I'm throwing a sorry ass Giants. They may lose one home game, they're not losing more than two home games. And if the Broncos keep talking the shit they're talking, their fan base, they may go undefeated again on the road. Folks, this Seahawks team, 24-25, then you throw in the Super Bowl, has gone 15-2 on the road. Let me repeat that. Including the Super Bowl, they have gone 15-2 the last 2 years. And with their road schedule, they should go undefeated on the road. At Carolina, really? At Philly, I was listening to a Seahawks fan today about how Philly and Seattle got major beef. They do because Seattle's been whipping their ass the last 20 years. At the Redskins, depending on Jaden Daniels. Okay. At Carolina. Okay. At Denver, that will be, matter of fact, I'll give the Broncos the L there. I mean, I give the Seahawks the L there. That's how much respect I have for the Broncos. Other than that, I don't see where they're going to lose on the road, folks. This team is that good. Nobody knew about because everybody was talking about the Wonder Boy Josh Allen And we all saw how he ended up this year in the playoffs. Is he still coughing it up in Denver, by the way? Oh, man. So, I don't know who's going to beat this team, folks. I don't see it. I really don't. His team is that good. That defense is that good. I'm going to check out, see who's here in a minute. Expecting a big snowstorm tomorrow night through Monday. Expecting 20 inches of snow here in the BX, or as they like to call it, the boogie. I call it the Oasis personally. Doesn't interest me. So shout out to our Super Bowl champions, Seattle Seahawks, as the Empire strikes back as they took out New England, who played a great game defensively. I'm going to say it again. I believe if the Patriots played any other team in the NFC, they would have won the Super Bowl. And if you're dumb enough to believe that Matthew Stafford is going to have the same year in this upcoming season like he had last year, you're crazy. Absolutely crazy. As I'm in here smiling, so what's happening with the goal? Okay, they're talking to McElroy right now. He's done for the day at minus 13. Had a great day, had a very good day. Moved up 2 shots. And so we got a big hockey game tomorrow morning. I am going to the supermarket to shop before the big snowstorm hits Sunday night here. Well, I'm going to get back in time to watch the game. I don't care who wins. I'm not one of these guys that's pro America. You know, I don't wave the American flag. I'm going to buy me a FBA flag. And keep it moving. And so I'm just chilling here. Should be a hell of a game tomorrow. I don't know if Sid Crosby's going to give it a go. Don't take nothing away from the U.S., folks. This is just the beginning. If they win tomorrow, by 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll know who gets the gold medal. And if the United States win tomorrow, I do not want to hear anything from Canada. To me, when you listen to the media, they're trying to say this game is more important for Austin Matthews. I disagree. I don't even consider Matthews as one of the main cogs of that team because of the way he is. To me, If there's the Chuck brothers, the Hughes brothers, Eichel, Hellebuck, if they don't get it done tomorrow, that's going to linger. The good thing for Team USA, if they lose tomorrow, is they got their program up and running in Bloomington, Minnesota. What does that mean? They're going to start pumping out kids, folks. That's what it means. They're going to start pumping those players out. And the girls, too. Speaking of the ladies, wasn't that great? Wasn't that a move by Dustin Keller's sister, bro? What a move. Wow. Shout out to my man, Muhammad Sabir, with big time belts. If you want the wrestling belt of your dreams and you want your own design, send it to him. He'll do it for you for about $450, and it's worth it. And you don't have to pay the tariffs. Okay? You're good. You're good to go. So, let's get back to the Seattle Seahawks. If you didn't hear, they let Kenneth Walker go find his own deal, and he won't get a deal. Super Bowl MVP, only 25 years old. The problem is he's always banged up. Vamos in the building. Good to see you, Vamos. Yeah, that's the problem. Is that he's always banged up. And I think the Seattle did the right thing by telling him the day of the franchise tag to go find your own deal. And thank you for the great job you did as a Seahawk. Now, if he doesn't get a deal, the door is open for him to come back. Bygones will be bygones, and he'll be platooning with somebody next year like he was with Zach Charbonneau, who got hurt. Okay? But all in all, I don't know who's going to beat the Seahawks, folks. And to me, the only team who can do it is the Broncos. There's a special way you can beat them. And to me, the Rams, if you really want an NFC team, they can do it. And I'm going to hesitate about the other team because the other team hasn't shown me a damn thing. And I'm not even going to mention their names. All you have to do is hear me talk, and I'll do it for you. If you didn't hear, if you're a Dolphins fan, TD on his room, I wasn't in the room, I saw the thumbnail. It looks more and more like, according to him and his people, I have someone in the building. He rubs elbows with Omar Kelly and my man Elaine Poupard now. That they're looking more, they're going to eat the 99.2 million two in this cup in 2 weeks. They'll do that. And it's not surprising to me. I mean, why would you want a broken down quarterback around who really is not into his senses? Take the cap hit. Next year you have cap space. You can resign A-Chan, you can resign Brewer and Brooks, and that's your foundation moving forward. And if you want my honest opinion as a half a century Dolphin fan, I see them going all defense with the first 5 picks. So it's first, second, and the 3 thirds. They may get more because Minka They will trade Minka. Let's see what they get for Minka. What's up, that boy? Let's see what they get for Minka on that. You know, so far from what I see, I am very, very impressed with Scully, and let's put these guys up here. I think I kept them. Let's see. Did I keep them? No, I didn't. So this Seattle team, folks, is a juggernaut. And I said that week 15, I said it up here, but there were outside forces who was dogging Caleb Williams and dogging uh, Sam Donald. And my moniker in here, by the way, if your first time coming in, is right as usual, because I would say 95% of the time I'm right. I called the Dolphin situation back in 2021 up here, but you had the Dolphin community giving me backlash, laughing at me. Oh, yo, now I'm laughing at all you in the Dolphin community. And that's including you, Manzano, and my man Spidey. You was big. You two were big parts of that community. And when I come back, once two is cut, we'll have a big celebration up here. I'm gonna have the original guys who was up here when I used to do Dolphin Talk. And we will start the new beginning in here. And you're either on board or you're not. You think I care? Oh, I know, but I'm telling facts. I'm not lying like these concept creators. Yeah, how's Tua doing these days with the arm of God that certain ass clowns promised you fools and you bought into it? Mm-hmm. How did that go? It didn't. And when I look at my boys, well, they're not my boys, but they're my team for damn sure. I have complete confidence and trust in Sully&Haf. That'll be John Eric Sullivan and Jeff Hackett. Complete confidence. I'm not worried about a thing. I just want this team to be built in the right direction where we can start winning and competing for AFC championships. And the first way you do that, like the Seahawks did, is you build a defense strong enough that will shut down Josh Allen, Drake May, the overrated Lamar Jackson, Dolphin villain Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes. And that's the right way to build, in my opinion. I like the way that so far they cut the right people. Now, if TD is right and looking more and more, they're going to eat the 99.2 on tour, which I think is a wise idea. Then you'll have enough cap space next year to maybe fill up a hole or two in the offensive line. You're going to draft a quarterback this year to be a camp quarterback or your fifth rounder and compete with Quinn Ewers and whoever they bring in. I don't think they're going to bring in Malik Willis because of the cap. So we'll find out in exactly. Let me see. 25 days from now, we'll find out who the Dolphins pick up. What's up, Bug Off? How you doing, bro? That boy is here. Say what's up to him. What's up, Dak? Mon Perry's here. Look at that. The crew is coming in.
Going on, man?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. All these days with no sports really re-energized me because I'm gonna be doing the complete combine this week coming up. You know,
Yeah, nice.
I'm excited because I'm rejuvenated with the new front office in Miami.
Indeed.
Do you see anybody beating the Seahawks team in the NFC?
I mean, like you was talking about, I mean, I think the Rams can do it. They got the experience to do it.
There's only one problem I have with that. Do you really think Stafford's going to throw 47 touchdowns again?
Outside of age, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, not 47. I mean, that's just crazy. But
Well, he's going to have to do that again for them to be where they were.
yeah, unless they figure out a way to improve their defense, then
When I
maybe.
look at the Seahawks, man, Stephen A. Smith said on Thursday, I fell out of my chair. And he's right. I've been preaching it up here. When you hire a coach and he's dominant on one side of the ball and he makes his team that way, it's not easy to do, but he did it. I mean, who's the last coach in the league where his offense or defense was that dominant and they won the Super Bowl? I'll give you one. Matter of fact, I'll give you two. The last three champions. Back-to-back Chiefs, one on defense. And Mahomes escaping. And the Eagles last year.
Yeah.
They were up on the Chiefs 40-6.
What do you think of the Rams team that won the Super Bowl?
They got lucky because they were home. Bengals should have won that. If that game was anywhere else, Bengals win. You was watching it with me up here.
Yeah.
You saw what happened late in that game.
Mm-hmm.
NFL had to give Kroenke a Super Bowl. That piece of shit.
I'm right there with you, Mason.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. It's keeping it 1,000, bro. Good to see you, Iman. Yeah, man. Seriously, bro. I mean, come on. But I do like that team a lot. But unfortunately, and these things happen. Eye test can tell you it happened 13 years ago to the 49ers. Seattle just surged past them. And the scary thing about Seattle, folks, they're going to pay their players next year when their cap space is going to be like 160 mil. And then they're going to pay everybody on their defense. I heard they'll franchise tag and Jigba and pay the defense. Because as crazy as this may sound, last 5 weeks of the year for him, they caught on to him. That's how great that Seahawks defense was. Patriots would have beaten any team in the NFC, folks, with that defensive effort they gave. The problem was Seattle was just so dominant against Drake May. So much so that I forgot the big nose tackle that played at Alabama. I forgot his name. But there were players in that locker room who blamed the left tackle and Campbell and the quarterback why they got destroyed and humiliated. When you're that dominant on that side of the ball, folks, you win big. Now, you want to use the excuse that the Chiefs had Mahomes? You could do that. You want to say Saquon was unstoppable 2 years? Now it's going to be 2 years ago. You could say that. But remember in the Super Bowl, they had 8-man fronts. Jalen Hurts beat that. This time, and I'm going to get on something in a second, but I want to hear that boy's opinion on. Sam Darnold was 15 of 30 for 150, which leads me to my next point since I got that boy here. Dad, do you agree? Dark side. That's right, Iman. Dark side, baby. Milton Williams. That's right, baby. Hey, Iman, I want your input in the chat with this. I'm going to ask all you guys out there. Do you agree with Jamil Hill and my man used to play for the Steelers? You know, he's everywhere. He got the Pivot podcast. What's our boy name again? He's on ESPN.
Ryan Clark.
All right. Do you agree with both of them? And they asked out loud, why is Sam Darnold at Disney World with the MVP? Do you agree with that?
Do I agree? I mean,
yes. Do you agree with those two? Because I definitely do.
I know you do. I don't. Like, I mean, everybody knows the quarterback is going to get shine, irregardless of whether he won it or not.
So
we know
you're
this.
telling me, hold on. You're telling me if Witherspoon was the MVP, which he should have been, you telling me that they will put Sam Darnold along with him?
I believe so, yeah.
I don't think that will fly well with those guys, man. And yes, Iman, I agree with you. No, not him. Yes, I totally agree with that. Why is Sam Darnold taking away Kenneth Walker's shine by the white media?
God dang. That's a valid point, man.
Kenneth Walker, and I really believe that coon referee threw that flag on purpose when he had the 45-yard touchdown run to take away that boy's shine. Because that coon didn't want to see that young boy be the Super Bowl MVP like he was. Because he handed the ball off to him. You damn right. Iman put it right in the chat that he handed the football to him. Exactly. And also, and I have nothing against Sam Darnold, people, but come on with this story. You know, they rank him. This tells you how desperately the white man needs a white savior. You know, they put him the 7th best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, let me tell you something right now. For all you white boys who have these podcasts who hate my boy in Green Bay so much, I will take my boy throwing 4 touchdown passes in that game in Chicago, then taking leadership after the game and took the bullets for his team, but got LaFleur on the hot seat. And I'll talk about that piece of shit in 3 weeks, okay? Oh, I'm going to dig in on his ass, all right? Yet these white podcasters who think they know football, these are all white, preppy, geek pieces of shit under the age of 30, by the way. Are you kidding me? Sam Darnold is 7? Really, white boys, really.
I even think Baker's better.
You got to be effing kidding me. You white guys do realize, you young pieces of shit, you do realize that the man was 12 of 17 for a crisp 120 yards against San Francisco in a touchdown, right? You people do know that, right? Okay. Now, that boy said a couple of seconds ago, and he's right. The only reason why he had that game against the Rams, because the Rams don't have no shutdown corners. I promise you, they'll get one with the 13th pick in 2 months from this weekend. They'll have one when I'll do the recap of the draft 2 weeks, 2 months from tonight. You want to bet me on that? So, for all you white podcasters, and good for the brothers said this dude is still a clown, which I disagree with also. Brothers are still dogging him no matter what Donald does. For these white podcasters to tell me, and Collinsworth got ripped an a-hole the other day by, what's my man? The fat guy. What's our boy name? Jason Whitlock. When you had him on his show. Moss talking about, I did my spring training the other day, the preview, Moss. For them to say that Sam Darnold is the 7th best quarterback in the league, and they got my boy in Green Bay at 14 out of their fucking minds. I will take 27 touchdowns and 6 picks, and then you add in the 4 touchdowns he had in the wild card game for 31 touchdowns and 6 picks for over 4,400. And you're saying that my man sucks ass? Really, white boys? Really? Oh, I'm going to have a special on you white asses. Not this week, next week. About white podcasters, these stat geeks don't know what the fuck they talking about. I got your ass. I got you, white boys. Give me a week and a half. I got you. Up here. I got you. Okay? You want to put Sam Darnold, the ultimate game manager, at 7? Okay. All right.
The analytics club.
Yeah, the analytics club. These white pieces of shit who got nothing else better to do can't earn a college degree the regular way in business and finance. They got to earn it by just crunching numbers. Wannabe accountants that the white man in corporate America and in the N.F.L. and baseball is the worst of them. Give them jobs. The NBA sucks ass too when they do. Right? Okay? Let's keep it 1,000. Okay? Let's keep it real. Donald's number 7, huh? Okay. I'll see you in December. What you think of your boy at 7 then? Okay? All right? I'll get their ass in a week and a half. I promise you, folks. I will make a special out of those white podcasters who were these the analytics crew. Put my boy at 14. Get the fuck out of here. Donald better than him? You're fucking crazy. Even Kay Adams shook her head. Said you gotta be joking. He's a great story, but he's not the 7th best quarterback in the NFL. The fuck out of here. You really believe that shit. Yeah. If he's number 7, okay, I want to see fantasy leagues on Labor Day weekend pick him as the 4th. I want to see them rank him as the 7th best quarterback in the league. I saw the rankings already. They came out, Moss. Yahoo Fantasy Football came out with their rankings already. He is not the 7th best quarterback. Okay? Let's keep it 1,000. Right? Let's see what else is going on here. YouTubers just love to rip and be negative and make fun because that sells to the new generation crowd, young asses. Yeah, you're right, Moss. You're right. You're right. Gold medal tomorrow. Yep, 8:10 Eastern time. I will be at my supermarket at 7:30. Get me some chicken wings. Running back home because we're getting 20 inches of snow between Sunday night and Monday afternoon here in the Northeast. And we're going to get it bad here in the Bronx. So, yo, Mace, the Canes baseball team is playing a JV team up 9-0 already. There you go. Yep. So, again, getting back to what me and Dat's talking about, even Dat, who was a big Sam Darnold supporter, okay, he told everybody up here he could win a Super Bowl, and that was back around week 10, okay? And that boy was proven right. Again, last year he called Jaden Daniels on draft day. He was the best of the group. I did agree with that, even though I'm a big Bo Nix fan. I mean, if you ask me, for you Dolphin guys out there, and I appreciate you guys coming on board, I really believe that I'd rather go with Quinn Ewers. We're not doing nothing this year. We know next year, I promise you this. I will be up here every week, beginning the combine, watching the quarterback. Next year's first round pick will be a quarterback. I will give you my bird's eye view. I'll also tell you what my buddy in the organization tells me. And he knows. That's why he kept his job for so many years. Smoking stogies and playing golf early in the morning before he gets to work. Back to Sam Darnold. And I'm not ripping him at all. He deserved to win that Super Bowl because he outgunned his biggest competition, which was Matt Stafford in the championship game. You agree with that boy?
Yes.
I think Donald, let me say this, folks. I'm being real here. He's all right. That's for Ramos. He's all right. He's all right. But if you're telling me he's elite, get the hell out of here. Okay? He's just not. You know why? Because he throws too many interceptions. Look at his regular season, folks. 24 TDs, 15 picks. Okay? All right? So I don't want to hear these analytic police guys trying to tell you that he's this and that. Get the hell out of here. Moss saying go Michigan. No, I don't know why. This is not time for Michigan Wolverines, bro. Okay? I don't want to hear it.
Hey, Miss.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony. What's going on?
Honestly, to me, I said this from the beginning. As well as the Patriots played this season, I said they got lucky this whole season that like some of these top quarterbacks weren't playing as well, and Patrick Mahomes was injured. If Patrick Mahomes was completely healthy, I don't think they make it out of the they don't make it out of the AFC.
Tony, let me say this, okay? The Chiefs was going to lose that game anyway to the Chargers, and when they lost the game, they were eliminated with 3 games to go.
Even with a healthy Mahomes, you think?
Yeah, he got hurt. The game they got eliminated near the end of the game. He didn't get hurt during the game. He got hurt with 3 minutes to go in the game. The Chiefs never got over the beat down the Eagles gave them.
They was trash all year, Tony.
Exactly. Oh, my mistake. And I don't think they beat the Broncos if Bo Nixon doesn't get hurt. Do you guys agree?
Of course. Donald mentally tough to be a Jet and a Panther backup and not believe it. Yeah, I do. I do agree with that. I'm not dogging Donald. I'm dogging these white guys who are putting him at the 7th best quarterback in the league.
I agree with you. I as much as I love Darnold, he didn't win that. He didn't win that Super Bowl. It was a running game and the defense.
Yeah, but the white media is so disgusted that Seattle's defense was this dominant that they tried to make it out to be like this man was all world in the game. We're watching 2 different games. He could have been picked off 4 times.
Yeah, and I said this with Sam. Like, I like Sam. Like any Jets quarterback, like Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold got destroyed by the Jets. Do you two agree with me?
Yeah, let me put this up what Moss said. Moss says Seattle doesn't miss on their draft picks. Learn that, Dolphins.
I think
Right
that's
about
who.
that.
I think that's what these two guys from Green Bay are going to do. They're going to copy the Seattle Seahawks model mixed with the Packers model, and these idiot Dolphins fans are not going to like it.
That's what I've been saying all along. Hey, I got them winning 7 or 8 games next year. And if they do that, let me tell you, Dolphin fans, right now, they're not going to trade up. They're going to pick a quarterback where they're at, like 14, 15, or they'll trade down and get one who they really like.
Yeah,
And
no,
remember the Green Bay model, fellas. 3 years before your quarterback takes the field. He's
so
going to be
that means
holding.
we're going to be continuing to get like good back, like good, like decent veteran guys.
Whoever they sign in 3 weeks is going to be your quarterback for the next 3 years.
Malik Willis is not going to be our quarterback. I don't think so.
Say that again.
I don't think Malik is going to be the quarterback. He's asking way too much money, and I know these guys are smart financially. I don't think they're going to pay him $20
They have
million a
no
year.
money, and according to your boy TD today, the headline of his thumbnail, it looks like the Dolphins are going to eat the $99.2 million onto his contract.
And he's going to be our starter.
Say that again.
Does that mean he's going to be the starter?
No, when you eat the salary, that means that they're going to have a $200 million dead money this year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gone. He can go anywhere he wants.
Mm-hmm. And what I've been telling you the past few days, Mace, is playing out like I've been saying. Tyreek is gone. Waddle's going to be next. A-Chain's going to be next. And Mika's going to be next. And based on what I've been seeing, according to Bleacher Report, there's GMs that are willing to give a 3rd round pick for Mika.
What do you mean? Give up a 3rd round pick for Mika?
Yeah, a 3rd round pick this year for Mika. Teams who need a safety.
Well, I was hearing today that safety from, I think he goes to Ohio State. He's falling.
Yeah.
The Miami guys are up. This guy, the lineman, it looks like Arizona's going to take him at 3.
Oh, Maunoa?
Yeah.
Bain is going to go.
Draft, boy.
Yeah. Bain is going to go to the Jets. And some of these idiot Dolphins fans are using this old, like this stupid analysis thing, Mace. They're saying he's not good because he has short arms. He's not going to be. He's not an elite talent. Ruben Bain.
Yeah. Look, they got him going to the Bengals.
I think, honestly, I think he goes before the Bengals. I think either the Jets.
No, Jets are taking the Ohio State pass rusher. Averill, I think his name is.
Averill Reese.
Yeah.
Reese.
Yeah.
Or who's the top 5, Mace, by chance?
Raiders, Jets, Arizona, Tennessee, Giants.
I think the Giants might. It's between the Giants or the Titans, and I've said this from the beginning. I'm gonna use a comparison. Ruben Bain has the same stigma that Dwight Freeney came out of college too. Didn't Dwight Freeney have short arms too?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's going to be a future Hall of Famer, but I'm saying we can't use this line of thinking is idiotic. to be
I'm going to
honest.
say this. I'm going to interrupt you for a second. And Moss, I hope you're still in the chat room so you're going to hear what I'm going to say. Okay? Because this is directed at you. I think a lot of these kids in the top 10 are going to the same old teams who are in the top 10 of the draft every year. I don't know if these guys are going to pan out. I think they're, except for Mendoza, because Brady's there, the next team they go to, they'll be better.
Oh, so you think they're going to be a dud in their current
Exactly.
team?
Yeah.
But if they get traded to a team that they might be almost like how what happens to the Dolphins, they're good players end up becoming great players at other spots and stuff like that.
Yeah, something like that. That boy.
I'm going to use an example. Remember, a lot of people trashed Wes Welker, and look what happened. He won 2 Super Bowls with the Patriots.
Yeah, Wes Welker again. A guy who ran his mouth and got shut down by the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Dad, what position you want at 10 with the Bengals?
Offensive line.
Okay.
I'm predicting you guys get the
fired.
kid from Utah.
That boy, excuse me, Catman, you're welcome to join us. I just dropped the link. I would like you to come up here. By the way, that boy wants an offensive tackle. Would you like the kid from Utah?
I haven't heard too much about him.
That kid's a monster. Manzano, tell him about the kid from Utah.
Spencer Fanu is. A lot of people feel he's the better tackle. Like he has better talent. He's technically sound, but he has more potential. They feel everybody likes Francis Manoa because he's more NFL ready right now. Like he can. A lot of people feel that Spencer Fanu needs a little bit more development and stuff like that. He has more potential, but a guy like Francis Manoa has more technical ability because of where he's coming from from Miami with Mario and Mirabal and stuff like that. He's gonna be more technically proficient right now, but he doesn't really have a higher ceiling. He has a higher floor because he's more NFL ready day one and stuff like that. Spencer is gonna have to, like, depending on who your tackles are right now, Vader, he's gonna have to start out at guard and stuff like that.
As long as they protect number 9, that's all that boy cares about. Me again, yeah, that's all he cares about. Me, I'm gonna stick with the Dolphins now that I'm back with the family again. Any position on defense is fine with me. If that safety falls to them, grab them, bro.
Honestly, as much as I like Mansur Delane and Jermon McCoy, and to a certain extent Caleb Downs, I've been saying this and I'm sticking to what I've been saying. McCoy and Mansur Delane, to me, are slot corners in the NFL. I don't believe that either of them are 6'1". I think they're measuring that with the cleats on. I think at best they might be 5'10" and stuff like that. And Hafley, out of his own mouth, like he said multiple times, his slot corners are going to be the ones that are 5'10", 5'11", maybe 6 foot. His boundary corners have to be 6'1" and above. So I think he waits till the second and third round to get his corners. And I've been doing draft mates where I actually draft the 2 kids from Washington because those are the type of they're 6'4". They're the same height as Richard Sherman and stuff like that. They're like 6'3", 6'4". And I think as much as I think they're going to go bigger at safety.
They'll be looking for their own Nick Muir. That's what they're going to be looking for.
In Minowari. So they'll probably be this kid from, I think, if Caleb Downs and the kid from Toledo are there, I think they choose the kid from Toledo at 11. McNeil Warren.
A second round pick, they'll take him as a reach.
No, they're saying he's moving up.
We'll find out next week. I'll be on the air.
They're saying
Thursday,
he's
3
a bigger
o'clock.
version of Quinyon Mitchell, the guy who I think it was the Eagles I can't remember. They're saying he's a larger version of Quinyon Mitchell.
Okay. Appreciate Tackman in the building, 305 in the building, Vamos in the building. I was going to say, yeah, that boy. Would you want the Bengals to draft all defense?
Not all defense, like I was saying. Like, man, those first couple rounds got to be offensive line. Then defense after that.
Okay. I want the Dolphins with those first 5 picks. I want to be up here that Friday night on your birthday. I want to see those 4 picks, maybe a 5th pick if they can get a 3rd from Minka.
Wait, Iman. Wait a minute. I thought he has a Super Bowl ring with the Patriots. I thought, or with the Broncos. My mistake. He has one with Peyton, doesn't he?
Do you know that Seattle destroyed that Peyton Manning team 43 to 8-man Zano in the Super Bowl?
No, I know that, but I'm trying to remember if he
Wes Welker's one of the biggest losers. He could even beat. They were 18-0. They couldn't beat the Giants, bro. Are you kidding me? That guy. Why do you think the Dolphins? This guy fired him. Old boy Mike McDaniel fired his ass.
Yeah. No, and honestly, I've been saying this too, Mace. I think we're moving. That's why we're trading away. Waddle, possibly trading away Waddle. I think they're going big receivers now.
Everybody's going to copy the Seahawks. I totally agree with that. To me, the Seahawks and the Broncos are the standard of the NFL right now as we're talking.
It's a copycat league. Of course, everybody's going to try. But
there's only one problem with that, though, Tony.
Huh?
I think if you have the personnel, you can do it. If you can build a personnel, like Miami has a golden opportunity this year to do this, they'll do it. Most teams still believe in Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson way of winning, which to me is retarded.
Yeah, no. And this is what I'm saying. In terms of a copycat league, but what I'm going to say next, Mace, is everybody takes the wrong, like, I'm going to use the Florida Panthers as a perfect example. Hockey is a copycat league like the N.F.L, but teams are going to take the wrong notes on how the Panthers built.
Tony, hold on. You said that, right? I don't see the Montreal Canadiens copying the Florida Panthers. I don't see the Colorado Avalanche copying them. I don't see the Dallas Stars.
Wait, I thought Colorado plays. Wait, I thought Colorado plays great on both sides of the ice.
Colorado puts up 7 goals a night,
but they also have.
They don't play defense, bro. Stop it, Tony.
Am I thinking of more of the East that copies that?
The closest team you want to say, and I don't know why we're talking the Panthers up here, and I'm going to get that out of here right after I say this. The only team that looks to me that is real good that does it to a degree is Minnesota. Other than that, now we're getting back to football.
No, but what I'm saying is, I think teams are going to try to copy the back to football. Like I said, I think teams are going to take the wrong note from and they're going to fail. Is what I'm saying. It's a copycat league, but teams are going to try to build like the Seahawks, but they're going to fail because they're taking the wrong philosophies, the wrong. How am I going to say? Do you know what I'm trying to say, Mace?
I know what you're saying. Yeah, and a lot of teams ain't going to do it because most teams believe in the quarterback and putting points on the board. They're not the only team who could do it. Houston has it, but the quarterback sucks ass, and I'm glad they're not going to give him an extension. Good for Houston. Matter of fact, Lou Birdie told me last week that if they want him for the 11th pick, they can get him.
Hell no, I want to stay away from CJ.
If he wants Stroud,
Yeah,
he's not making no money.
No, I'm staying away from CJ.
That boy, would you trade the 11th pick for Stroud?
If I'm the Dolphins,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do it. I would consider it, though. I would say that.
Let me ask you this. This is for that boy right here. Remember 2 years ago, I said that the Packers are a better team with Malik Willis than Jordan Love. Remember I said that? You thought I was crazy?
Yeah.
Have you been watching ESPN lately?
A little bit.
Have you been hearing that they believe Malik Willis is better than Love right now?
I haven't been hearing that, no.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not surprised.
Wait, the Packers front office thinks that?
No, ESPN.
That's why I don't trust anything out of ESPN, Mace. That's idiotic.
Yeah, that's my point. But for me, I can see why Halfley and Sullivan wants him so bad. And like this guy said yesterday, I forgot who it was. N.F.L. guy said this yesterday. And he said, it was Omar Kelly who said this. And he's right. If a team really wants a player, they can maneuver the numbers to get the player. And I think that's the reason why, according to TV's headline, they're serious. And I said this 2 weeks ago. I do believe when it's all said and done, they will eat that $99.2 million. They'll be the first team ever in NFL history to have a $200 million dead cap.
Because they're still paying. They still have to pay Tyreek, correct? And Bradley Chubb.
Yep, and that lineman Daniels. Yep. Stroud's fell off the biggest cliff ever. You could say that, Iman. You could say that. Comparing the NHL to the NFL, smacking my head. Come on, Manzano, you're better than this. That's from Vamos.
No. Vamos. I'm not talking about the style of play. What I was comparing is teams are going to try to copy certain teams, but they're going to take the wrong ideas from those teams, and they're going to fail.
Tony, are you surprised? And I really don't want to talk about this. I'm going to ask that boy another Bengal question. Are you surprised nobody is copying the Panthers in the league?
Because no, I'm not, because that style of play wears you down a lot quicker.
You make a good point. Now back to football. That boy, do you have confidence in the Warden to get his quarterback an offensive line?
That's a great question. From recent history, no, I don't.
Remember when I called it with Aaron Rodgers a couple of years ago? They had 2 number ones, and I said they're not drafting him no offensive lineman. They didn't do it.
They'll draft some offensive linemen, but I just don't. Their talent evaluations, like especially since Marvin left, it's going back downhill.
Yes, I do agree with that. It's like
what I can see happening. I think they wait because the offensive tackle class is pretty deep.
Yeah, it is.
I
said it is. You're right.
So I can see them waiting till the second round and maybe drafting a. Don't you guys need edge rush help to that boy?
We need all over the defense.
Yeah, Hendrickson is one of my thumbnails that I'm going to be doing for free agency.
That's where I can see Caleb Downs landing, Mace, at number 10.
Bengals are interesting, and again, folks, I'll reach out to Dusty, get him up here for Mendoza pick, who I love. I love Mendoza. It's a damn shame he didn't take the money from Mark Cuban to stay another year. Because if he would have, I'll guarantee you the Dolphins will move hell to earth to get him next year. Because he's not the best quarterback next year, folks.
Yeah, no, he's a perfect type of quarterback Halfley and Sully want.
Moss says, time to win it, Bengals. No more Tomlin and Harbaugh in the division. That's a good point. But you know what? If you ask me right now, that boy is for you. The team immediately who can copy the Seahawks, and you people are going to think I'm crazy when I say this, the Browns. And from what I'm hearing, and I said this before, Mendoza and Brady should work. This is for you, Dak. Word is in Cleveland, if they don't get Willis, they're going to make Shedeur Sanders into a game managing quarterback. And I think that is a hell of a move for the Browns.
And Mace, this is what I kind of fear with the Raiders. Like, and this Mendoza situation is, I'm not saying there's unrealistic Raider fans that are going to want him to be Brady because Brady's in the front office and stuff like that. And that's going to set him up for failure if they do that. Like, try to make him Brady and stuff like that. Because I like Mendoza, but he's not Brady to me.
No. What Mendoza is the perfect game managing quarterback. And that's what they want in the Raiders. You know what you're beginning to see, and I'm happy about this? The game managing quarterback is coming back to the NFL.
Vader and Mace, I've asked this question multiple times and no one can give me a straight answer. Why does that title get a bad rap? The game manager.
Because it means that you're not good enough to be an elite quarterback. And you're not bad enough to suck. So you're somewhere in the middle. Manzano dropped off. He's somewhere in the middle. You're not Joe Burrow. You're not Mahomes. You're not Josh Allen. You're not Justin Herbert. But you're somewhere in the middle. You agree with that, Dad?
Right.
They had Mixon, Chase, Higgins, and Burrow and couldn't pull off the damn thing. Yeah, you're right about that, Iman. Talking about the Bengals.
And Mace, back to what I was saying earlier, is I feel like that notion, because let's be honest, when you look at both Brady and Manning, I think they're considered, they're not gunslingers or a game manager. They're precise passers. Like
Brady
Manning
was a game manager until he got Randy Moss and Wes Welker. Come on now, he was. First 3 Super Bowls, he was the game manager.
How about Manning? How about Peyton?
Yeah, Peyton won on his own. I mean, I give him that.
Would you consider him a gunslinger, though?
Yes.
Early Peyton.
I consider Peyton Manning gunslinger until he broke his neck.
Yeah, a lot of people say he's not technically a gunslinger. He's more like a Marino, where they're precise passers that have a gunslinger mentality. They don't have that. They're not a Brett Favre or Josh Allen, where they're going to throw stupid interceptions and stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying? Marino had a lot of interceptions in his career, right?
I never saw a young Marino, Mace.
Peyton did too. Peyton had a lot of interceptions.
And Manzano, we're talking about rarefied air here with Marino and Peyton. They can be any quarterback they wanted to be.
Exactly. And then, like I said, Aaron? it took Brady until Randy Moss and Wes Welker got there for him to become the quarterback he was.
How about AR-12?
Oh, he was. I mean, hey, you learn under the best. Okay.
But Aaron's not a gunslinger
Oh yes, he is. What's up, buddy Epson? Oh yes, he is.
But he didn't like when you look at Aaron. He had. I think he has a high tu- touchdown to
Yeah,
interception
very low
ratio.
inter. Yeah, you're right. He had a high touchdown to interception,
And that's
probably
and
the
that
highest in the history of the sport.
and that's the reason why that is because he was very cognizant of not throwing interceptions.
Let me say this right now. You just said about Aaron Rodgers, right? You know why I still love Aaron to this day, and I'm glad word is he's going back to play with Mike McCarthy, which is a
Is
smart
he?
move.
That's amazing, actually.
Yes, right.
Um,
Aaron,
Steelers fans don't like that.
Aaron can get into a shootout with any quarterback on the planet. You want to play that game with him? You want to play loaded gun with Aaron? I'll take Aaron every effing time.
And I've been saying this from the beginning. Since Aaron came into the league, he's maybe the closest thing to Marino in the league
I would
without
say
the
so.
high
Yes,
interceptions.
I would say
Hmm.
so. Yeah.
I don't understand the comparison. A lot of people, I hear people say that Mahomes is Marino.
You could say that too to a degree, but the difference between Rodgers and Mahomes is that Rodgers still got that awesome quick release. Buddy Epson, what's up, man?
And I've been saying this from the
Yeehaw!
beginning.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good.
Going on, 305.
Buddy
Shit, not too
Epson.
much.
So,
Sitting back chilling.
Yeah,
but getting
and
back to this, Rodgers can do it against anybody on the planet.
yeah, Mahomes to me is more Elway and Brett Favre than he is Marino, in my honest opinion, because of the his ability to improvise and become a playground type quarterback and
Well, you
stuff
know,
like that.
Peyton Manning's favorite quarterback growing up was Dan Marino.
Yeah, Peyton Allen. I think he faced Marino his first game in the league or something like that.
Week 2, Miami came back to win that game on Marino's touchdown late to Arondé Gatson. Yeah, that was
I think it-
2009, but 1990,
that was
1999.
1999.
Yep,
Where do you
99.
put Carson Mace? Is he a gunslinger or is he more of like an Aaron Rodgers Marino?
Palmer,
Yeah, Carson.
like the quarterback they have right now, the difference is he had more weapons than. As crazy as it may sound, would you agree with that boy? The weapons that Carson Palmer had compared to Joe Burrow?
Yeah,
There's not a receiver on this team right now. I'm talking about Cincinnati. That was Chris Henry. Okay, you agree with that, Dad?
absolutely.
There you go. Don't ever sleep on number 18, boy, because Chris Henry
See,
was
that's
huge.
what's weird. Why do people sleep on like they're saying this receiving core is better than that receiving core?
It wasn't.
Hell no.
Joe,
The difference in the Bengals then and the Bengals now was that locker room was a penal colony. and Marvin was definitely the warden of that penal colony. Definitely. Go ahead, guys. You can talk.
yeah, no, Vader. Since you're a Bengals fan, why is it that I hear Bengals fans say that this receiving core is better than that receiving core with Chris Henry, Hushmanzada, and Ocho?
Because they lack historical knowledge. Whatever Bengals fans you talk to, they lack
These are
historical
young
knowledge.
Bengals fans.
Absolutely. That's what I mean.
Dang.
And I think didn't Carson have a little bit more consistent running game
I
back then?
mean, it was decent. You could rely on Rudy Johnson. I mean, he wasn't going to shred you or nothing, but you can rely on him.
I thought Benson was on that team. or was Benson a
Benson
little bit
was too.
later?
I mean, Benson was like a couple years later, but even still, he fit the same mold. You could rely on him, but he wasn't going to shred you like he did in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird. Well, is that a thing that happened with what is it called? What's it called? With the Bengals back then too, like what you see with the Dolphins now, where their good players or great players become almost a superstar in another, like they become better at another spot and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was the Bengals for a long time. Yeah, I still take umbrage to the fact Bill Belichick called Corey Dillon a great patriot. Like that's just astronomical to me.
Because he won a Super Bowl with them. Of course, Bill's going to say that. I agree with you. I feel I see Corey more as a Bengal than anything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't want to build a team around him.
Did Carson was Carson his?
Carson came later.
Oh, he didn't have a quarterback, right?
Corey didn't. Corey Dillon didn't have nothing around him. It was just him.
So the Bengals had an issue where they either were very good with a passing game but had a horrible running game, or they had a great running game but no passing game to speak of. Basically.
Absolutely. Yeah.
My favorite Bengal of all time, you got to be the Icky Shuffle.
Yeah. Icky. That's what.
Mine is Geno Atkins.
I try to do that dance. I try and do that dance. Icky Shuffle. Because one time I cut some grass because the Icky Shuffle. Yeah. I can't do that dance no more.
My favorite Bengal is the former MVP. So,
did Carson win an MVP with the Bengals?
No.
Or did he win one after he left?
Carson didn't win that MVP at all.
Or an Offensive Player of the Year award or something like that?
I mean, he might have won an Offensive Player of the Year. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Boomer. Boomer won an MVP.
That's another guy I wish got a little bit more respect. Boomer.
Yeah.
Is it because of the era he was in? He was overshadowed by guys like Marino and
which guy?
Absolutely. Boomer.
Boomer.
Yeah, Boomer did more than most of those guys did. Believe it or not, Boomer was a damn good quarterback. He's from out here. Well, not where I live. He's from Long Island.
Did he? I can't remember. Am I thinking of? Did he go to Crush the King? Boomer.
Say again.
Did Boomer go to Crush the King? You said he's from around the area you are.
No, he's from Bishop Catholic. That's in Long Island.
Oh,
he
Bishop.
belongs to Cedric Benson. Yep, Benson was big for them, bro. Those Bengal teams.
No, me and Vader were just talking about this, Mace. That the Bengals around that time were extremes on either side. They either had a great running game with zero passing game, or a great passing game with zero running game.
No, they were complete. Like that, boy?
I mean, yeah, with Carson, they were complete, like I was saying.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they had Geno Atkins.
Yeah. Rudy and Cedric, they were serviceable. They're not, like I said, they're not going to shred you for 20 yards. I mean, they're not going to do that. But
when was the last superstar running back that the Bengals had?
Icky Shuffle.
Over Corey Dillon?
I mean, Corey was great. Don't get me wrong. Corey was great. It's just he had nothing else around him. It was just Corey. It was Corey. That was the Bengals.
No, that's what we're talking about, Mace. Like with when Corey Dillon was there, they had zero passing game to speak of. Like, I agree with you. They had a running game, but they didn't use it. Like those Bengals team with Carson, it felt like you focused more on the pass. that running game wasn't consistent enough. Correct, Vader? Am I off when I say that?
I mean, if I had to say who was better, Rudy or Cedric, I would give it to Rudy slightly.
Who's Rudy? I never heard him before until you said that name.
It's Rudy Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I remember y'all had a wide receiver from Florida State. I forgot that dude's name.
Peter Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a decent team. I like that team.
And Chris that dude from NBC.
Collinsworth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
Now Donald jumped off again.
Yeah.
He went 13-3 with the Cardinals. Then got destroyed by the Panthers 49-15.
49-15. Damn.
But I mean, the Cardinals is another team, and they had such a loaded offense back then. Like, who couldn't play quarterback when you got Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden?
I'll be glad the hockey come back. Shoot, I know at your the hockey football league.
Yeah. I gotta get into my hockey bag. I ain't even watched the game yet this year. I watched a little bit of Olympics hockey, but that's about it.
No, I've been going to sleep.
You went to sleep?
Yup.
You ready for Thursday night, bro?
I'm ready.
What Olympics your boy Nick Suzuki's having?
Suzuki's the GOAT.
Yo, come up here, bro. Iman, pull up. Here's the link. I'll say it again what I said. I don't think you heard me. To me, the 2000. How'd that?
What'd you say, Max?
From 2003 to 2015, I said that was the best 12 years in the history of the Bengals.
Yep.
And you didn't make the playoffs, you just missed it, and you drafted well.
Either that, I would say that, man, the 80s came real close, man, 2 Super Bowl appearances, man.
Yeah, you can say that. Because they were good in 81, 82. Then they fell off, and then they came back when they got boomer.
Like minus 59 degrees. Cincinnati. I'm on the Chargers and the Bengals. I hate the Chargers to this day.
Somebody asked me the other day, both of you, how good was Dan Fouts? And even though me and Mr. Miami can't stand his ass, I told the kid he was Marino before Marino.
I just can't stand the Bengals. Not the Bengals, I'm about the Chargers. I can't stand the
Bro,
Chargers.
as much as I couldn't stand that cocksucker, you gotta give him props, bro. Fouts, you can argue Fouts reinvented the passing game, bro, in the NFL, bro.
I just missed Fouts. I didn't get the chance to see him.
Fouts and the Dolphins, like me and Mr. Miami, we can't stand the bastard because 3 years in a row he knocked us out of making the playoffs. And then when we finally got his ass, the greatest game to ever be played, that great 41-38 overtime thriller in 82. We couldn't beat him when we had him. Uwe von Schaumburg missed a 40-yard field goal.
It was warm that night, too.
He hates us as much as we hate him.
Chargers? Chargers, they enemy for life.
Hell yeah.
That's the team Senior Winslow was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had to carry him on. They had to carry him off the field at the arm.
They had a bomb squad, bro. They had a backfield of Muncie, James Brooks, and Pete Johnson, bro. Think about that. They had Jefferson, Joyner, and I forgot the third receiver they had. That team was loaded, bro.
And they couldn't win a Super Bowl.
It was them, the Bills. Then who came after that? A team who couldn't get it done. It was them and the Bills. And somebody else in the Millennium who couldn't get it done.
The Houston? What, the Houston Oilers?
Detroit hasn't been around enough. I'm trying to think of a team that. Oh, okay, I got you. San Francisco. Those teams that boy bragged about never got it done. He brings it up every time when nobody's around. It still hurts him that Seattle passed them in the 2010s.
The Houston Oilers, they couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
But they did go extra championship one time.
Those Eagles teams, man, they couldn't win either.
They got 2 championships in the last 8 years.
Well, it was the Ryan Eagles.
Oh yeah, well back then.
Ryan.
Back then, you have Washington, San Francisco, the Giants.
Yeah. In their division.
And then the Cowboys. Yeah, all of that in one division. And one conference.
Yeah.
That's why we had that discussion the other night about the 85 Bears, why I don't put them in the top, because they only got it done once. That was the team that should have dominated the league. And they couldn't do it.
With Jim McMahon?
Yeah.
Super Bowl show.
Mr. Miami's 85 Bears.
my favorite beer of all time has got to be number 55. No, number 58. The
Wilbur
AKA
Marshall.
Wilbur Marshall, the AKA the Legend Killer.
Yeah,
The
Mr.
New England
Miami loved
Clam
those beers.
Challenge. Well, that night when they beat the New England Clam Challenge that night, I was smiling all night.
The 85 Bears is to Mr. Miami like the Seahawks are to me.
And the Baltimore Ravens, I did like their defense back then.
I've told that story up here many times. When Holmgren went to Seahawks, I went with him. And when the Seahawks went to the NFC, and the other night I compared them and the Dolphins the last 22 years. And it's just mind-boggling how that team has been to 4 Super Bowls, and they're proud of that too. Who would ever thought that the Seattle Sea Chickens would have been to 4 Super Bowls in the last 20 years? I don't know what's playing on music, but I don't want to get in trouble. So I talked about Jeff Hafley and that as Miami fans call them down in South Florida, the Green Bay guys. Mr. Miami had a phone call. I'll let you know what's going on the combine. I'm doing it this week. Folks, this is the combine this weekend. Listen up. Thursday is defensive linemen and linebackers. Friday is DBs and tight ends. Saturday is quarterback, running back, and receivers, and Sunday's offensive line.
Okay.
I'm back.
Be nice. The combine's always a good time.
Yeah. I'm excited.
War ready.
I'm surprised that's not where you told Tess to go. Is the combine? I would imagine that's where all the scouts are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We talked about it.
Okay.
That's a job you gotta live out of your car. They put you in a specific region. And he took Mr. Miami phrase and I asked him. I said, you ready to do that? Leave your family home, bro? You gotta rent a car and drive around whatever section of the country they put you? He said he was born ready. And I can understand why. Because you're a guy like him, you played Division I football. Okay. You love the game so much. How can you stay in touch with the game? Do the grunt work. Start from the bottom. Dolphins gave him an opportunity. I hope he took advantage of it.
Yeah, bro. I know me personally, I couldn't do it.
The old me, when I didn't have a life, I could do it. The me who's talking to you guys right now, no way.
No. That's why I chose MMA over professional wrestling. I can't live out of my car.
Especially when you play fighting for a living.
Real.
I knew Mr. Miami was like that.
Shoot, that's all we got. That's what I got. Because ain't no hockey on, and I'm not watching the Olympics.
I only watched a little bit. I'm not into the Olympics, but I'll be glued tomorrow morning at 8:10 when they drop that puck, U.S. and Canada. I have no rooting interest. My rooting interest is in Calgary. That's who I care about.
I'm be knocked out.
You'll be up here Thursday night with me. Montreal
Yep.
and the Capitals. The team that Alexander Ovechkin hates the most is the Canadians. He said they like to brag about their championships.
And the Capitals, I cannot stand the Capitals.
How can you not like the Capitals?
You don't like them either?
I like the Capitals.
Oh, you like them? Okay.
Yeah.
I love their
Capitals.
uniforms.
Capitals, they're the enemy.
Obi and Oshie, man. That was like my third favorite team. Like,
You like TJ Oshie, bro?
yeah.
A lot of people like TJ Oshie, man. He got a TV gig out of it.
It's like the Steelers. I can't stand the Steelers.
Oh, you know I hate the Steelers, bro. But you know what? A little part of me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be rooting for my coach and Rodgers together again in Pittsburgh. I hate to say it, bro. I'm not gonna be cheering out loud.
And the second team, I don't too much. The second team I don't like is the Clam Chowders and the Buffalo Bills.
The teams I don't like: Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Chargers.
I can't stand them Chargers neither.
Those are the teams I can't stand.
And I definitely, let me see. I don't like the Chiefs. Mm-mm.
Me and Tackman will be up here draft night. Dusty will be here to celebrate. He finally got a game managing QB. And then after Dusty, that's right, baby. Seahawks.
In the Kingdom.
I was a Chargers fan after Jim Everett almost stomped a hole in one of the most irritating sports commentators ever. Like,
Jim Rome?
Absolutely.
Do we like Jim Rome?
I can't stand him.
What the Rams?
That's like me with Pete Prisco, Mr. Miami's buddy up in Jackson and Duval County.
Or something like that.
You a Mad Dog fan, Mace? You like Mad Dog?
I'll go back with Russo 40 years, no joke.
Okay.
I love Chris, man. I love Francesa too, but Francesa's too pompous for me. But he loved me. Yeah. I gotta give that to Mike. He loved me. He gave me mucho respect as a caller back in those days, bro. Know who else used to call?
Who's that?
A guy you know well. I'll give you his name on the radio. Richie from Staten Island.
Absolutely.
So you know who you parlayed that name in. That's right. He became, for the rest of the world to know, Richie Eisen.
It's my dude, man.
Yeah. He used to be Richie from Staten Island, delivering the Staten Island mail out there back in the 80s.
I would love to work on his show, man. That'd be tight, man.
Yeah. Rich can piss me off sometimes. He used to dog Jordan Love when he was the backup to Rodgers. And I'm like, bro, it's not like it was him. And I remember he destroyed Gutekunst, bro.
Oh yeah.
He hated Gutekunst.
I get nostalgic, man, because those were my Sports Center anchors, man. Stuart Scott and Richie Eisen. Man.
Yeah.
I knew Steve Levy personally because he used to work here on the radio.
I did like Barry Mellon, the dude he used to be the head coach of the King.
I gotta go Patrick and Oberman. Those were my two guys.
Okay.
and
Second favorite.
Stuart Scott.
I like Stuart Scott too. It gotta be Craig Kilborn and whoever his partner was. What's my man? He's from Wisconsin. John Anderson.
Mm.
John Anderson. I ain't heard that name. Oh,
because he was the good evening, Melina. Happy Saturday to you, love. He was the straight man, John Anderson.
Yeah.
I like the straight man. Him and this guy were great together.
Robin.
Him and Scott Van Pelt, they were together forever on Sports Center late at night.
I used to like Robin Robbins on.
Oh yeah, I love Robin Robbins, but she has a lot of problems with the brothers, bro. So I leave Robin alone.
I used to like when she I think I started watching ESPN back in the 90s.
I don't watch that at all.
89. It was about 89.
But as a kid, man, I was glued to Sports Center, man. If it wasn't WWF, it was Sports Center, bro.
That too.
Into that play fighting too, huh, that boy?
So WWL, ESPN.
That's my childhood.
That's Saturday morning in February, 6 o'clock in the morning. My man on FAN, John Minko, said that Andre the Giant died. I couldn't believe it. I click on the 6 o'clock in the morning Sports Center, and those guys did the best job I've ever seen. They gave Andre the 21 bell salute. They rang the wrestling bell 21 times for Andre the Giant, bro. I was in tears. My brother thought it was funny.
That was Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl 27, 1990. Was it I think it was like 93.
That was 90. He died in 92. He died in 05. He died the year of the Royal Rumble with Ric Flair. That's the year he died.
Yeah.
Yeah. That hit me hard, man. Hit the people of Montreal hard. They loved Andre up there, bro.
I remember he was on crutches too.
Yep. That is a big man. 7'5", bro. They said if he hated you, he hated you. He couldn't stand Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he loved the French guys, though. You know he loved Martel, the Mountie, Dino Bravo.
Martel, the Mountie.
Schwarzenegger got a story of Andre the Giant, man. Where they was at some bar somewhere, bro. And like he was trying to get Schwarzenegger out of trouble or so. Somebody was rushing him or something. He said he grabbed him and set him up on a table like he was a baby. Like Schwarzenegger. Like that's how big Andre was, man. And Schwarzenegger was small.
The Cowboys got Javonte Williams. Yeah, he's their running back. What, they re-signed him or something? Gave him an extension?
Hey, Coach, you heard the story about Haku?
I heard some stories about King Haku.
King Haku bit somebody's I think he bit somebody's nose.
Let me find out what Melina's talking about with Javonte Williams. Yeah, they re-signed him. Good job, sweetheart. Thank you, love. So Javonte Williams got an extension. He deserves it. I always loved him in the 21 draft. Another Dolphin blunder. Rudy Gobert suspended again.
Okay. What's going on, Melina? Now my birthday is 2 days after draft day.
What's up, Sister Melina?
What, the 25th or the 27th?
25th.
Oh, you're the Saturday. So we'll celebrate you that Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's hope that the Dolphins get some more picks. We'll see what Seattle does.
Seahawks?
That's right. Seahawks. Seahawks.
Oh.
Seahawks.
And Coach Mace was the defensive coordinator for the '83 Seahawks. Before he because he was in Alabama. He was with Alabama, and then he came to the Seahawks.
I'm gonna wear my Jason Taylor jersey that Friday night of the draft.
We got Marino.
What's up, Jordan?
80,
Jordan in the
80,
chat room.
I'll be wearing my '84 Dolphin jersey. '84.
Oh, yeah, let me say this right now. I'm glad she brought this up. You Knicks fans, if you didn't know who Kate Cunningham was before last night, you know now. He whipped your ass twice in a week.
Unbelievable.
And Detroit hates your asses because of what happened last year in the playoffs. And you guys were giggling, he, ha, ha. They're going to whip your ass if it kills them. Knicks fan. Okay? All right?
I can't put nothing past San Antonio right now. Wemby is becoming the unstoppable force.
I will be doing that Tuesday night, by the way. We'll see the Raptors back-to-back nights, Tuesday and Wednesday night. We'll see that Wednesday night. The thumbnail will go up on Monday. San Antonio at Toronto. Tuesday night, OKC at Toronto.
Atlanta got destroyed last night.
So we'll see. Knicks fans got a reality check last night. They sure did. So we'll see Scotty Barnes Tuesday and Wednesday night. I always bet on Scotty Barnes. Every night I bet on him and Wemby. So Wednesday night, it's going to be my night to gamble on the game, on how many of these got the stats they put up. I'll be doing that Wednesday night. Scotty Barnes, Wemby. That'll be Wednesday night, folks. NBA action. That's right. You heard it right. Then Thursday will be in Triol for Ovi versus the great Nick Suzuki.
I don't think it's nothing Wemby can't do. Like,
what do you mean?
He's got all the tools. He even got. I didn't even know he had handles. He got handles. He crossed somebody up. I'm like, what?
So Scotty Barnes out tomorrow. So I'm gonna play him tomorrow. Melina says gold medal game tomorrow morning. Yep, 8:10 Eastern time. The puck will drop. I have no rooting interest, and you know why I don't? Because to me, the Olympics is not the same without Red Army. If you don't know who Red Army is, it's not the same without Russia in the tournament. A lot of ex-players are saying that around the NHL.
We are the mountain. We get his man.
It's going to be good to see hockey again. Doubleheader Thursday night, Montreal, Washington early.
Let's go. My
Flames late. Let's hope they lose again against Salabrini and the Sharks. Let's go Sharks, baby. Let's get swept in California, baby.
Come on, let's go Montreal. We get the stuff there, like lay the SmackDown, like it did Winnipeg. Oh
Marchand is injured again. Suzuki did well in the Olympics.
How about Florida?
That man's a real captain, folks. I've seen his entire career. I remember draft night when he was traded from Vegas to Montreal.
He said those Sharks team never won a cup.
Nope. Sad, isn't it?
It's super sad. That was a great team,
players, man. You know who I liked on that team?
Emu, Paul, man, that's crazy, man.
I really like Joe Pavelski on that team.
Mm.
Great place to play. I mean, when you live in that part of the country, folks, out in Silicon Valley, life is very different, folks. And the main reason it is everybody's rich. So Brad Marchand, that's Moss's boy, he's out, injured.
Don't take a fork in Florida because
That was my guy for a minute.
Which guy?
Timu.
Oh, you like Solani?
Yeah.
He never played for the Sharks.
He didn't play for the Sharks?
He played for the Ducks. But that's my boy though. I got his Winnipeg jersey. That's my man though.
Okay. I
I'm
thought he was a Shark. He wasn't a Shark.
No.
Okay. Just Paul then.
He was a Duck, Avalanche, and Winnipeg.
Okay.
That's when he scored his 74th goal and shot the Uzi submachine gun in the air. That was his celebration. He did a blah, as that boy would do. Yes, Mr. Miami's talking.
drive by shooting with a 45 Uzi.
Boy, that was a great combo. Him and Solani and Correa.
That was the Ducks team.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they definitely should have won a cup.
Yeah. The Ducks won a cup. Yeah, that's where he got his ring from. The Sharks should have won. Oh my God! There's any team that should have won. It was the Sharks, man. They may win with this new young group they got now with Salabrini's leading the group. I like that Sharks team. Let me take this. Let's see who's this. Yeah, you guys can kick it. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, man. I've been meaning to ask you this question. 305.
What's that?
How you feel about triple nose, man?
Repeat that one more time.
How you feel about triple nose?
To my Triple H.
Yeah, that guy, man.
So Triple H, there's a lot of people mad at it because he got rid of Netflix and going to Saudi Arabia.
He's a horrible creative, man.
Yep, and he should have kept on U.S.A. Network.
Yeah.
I think that mug gonna be on there. That mug gonna be on. We're gonna be on up to 2040.
I feel you, Melita.
It is gonna be on up to 2040.
Yeah.
Is SmackDown is SmackDown or SmackDown or AEW wrestling go to Netflix? I'm done with wrestling.
It's just bad business to put your flagship show on streaming. It's just like
They put WrestleMania down. They put WrestleMania back in Miami.
I keep hearing WrestleMania ain't gonna be in the States for a while.
To WrestleMania, it was in Tampa, Florida.
I should have went to the one in Indy, man, when I had the chance. Man, that's the closest they've been in a minute. That's the closest they're gonna be in a minute too. It was a while before they got to the Midwest. It's gonna be a while before they get back to the Midwest. I should have went to that one in Indy.
It was one WrestleMania when the WrestleMania was in Miami. It
But
was
a couple in Miami, haven't it?
Yep, they been in Miami. It's like AEW. But I was on the road when they was in AEW was in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the road. I'm talking about I was in Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
So you get to like Alabama and Florida state line. You got to listen to that country music because
Right.
I'm on satellite radio.
Yeah. I wish we get a PLE, man. Even Cleveland got a SummerSlam last year. Like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, Cleveland's gonna have that new dome stadium in 2029. Did you guys catch that? How that's gonna look like?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, yeah, man. It's gonna be like a barn house.
They had SummerSlam out there. Was it
Last
You
year?
know, you know
Yeah.
those schools. You know those schools that look like houses.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like that. They're gonna have the biggest scoreboard ever. It's gonna be retractable. It looks like a house where the roof of the stadium is gonna lift up. It's not gonna be retractable. It's gonna lift up, like you're lifting a roof of your private home.
I haven't seen no signs for it. I gotta see it.
Yeah, Cleveland's new stadium. That shit is gonna be nice, bro. And here's the cool part. You know how you sit behind the end zone when you go to a football game. You got end zone seats, like the high ones, like nosebleeds.
Yeah.
What happens there is in the new Cleveland stadium, they're gonna put those seats close to the end zone. You understand what I'm saying? Like, instead of you being sky high in the nosebleeds are gonna be like in the middle of the stadium.
That's interesting.
And they're gonna have like a section for the fans who are, what you call that again? Standing room only. And
Dog pound.
they're gonna give them a restaurant so they can eat, they can chill, drink beer. It's gonna be nice. The Browns did a good job with that. They're doing a good job with that. I don't like triple no two. I don't know what triple nose two is.
That's Triple H.
I'm gonna leave that alone. That's an inside WWE joke for the play fighting fans. Anyway,
all I keep hearing about is the Bears' new stadium in Indiana. That's all I keep hearing.
Yeah, because it's the Bears. Tennessee's gonna have one next year. Retractable dome.
Kansas City about to move to Kansas.
And I haven't been inside the Titan like Nissan, but I like it though. I've seen it like up close. Like I like the Titan Stadium that it got already.
Oh, I forgot what they call it, but it used to be Adelphia Stadium, the Adelphia Coliseum for the old Adelphia cable.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back the best.
I like Tennessee too. I like the stadium, the one they got now. Bring back what real quick?
Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia.
No.
That was one of the worst stadiums ever.
No. I was there for Schuler's breaking the record for coaching. No.
I remember that game. I got the game on tape.
All of those old school stadiums was garbage, bro. Veterans, Three Rivers, like
Riverfront.
It was all the same stadium. Veteran Stadium, Three Rivers, and Riverfront was the same stadium.
And with the Braves used to play, Fulton County, they were all cookie cutters.
Yeah, I remember the blue the Atlanta Braves. I hate that music.
I'm not gonna do it. But I will do this. This for you. All you Dolphin fans, get used to this. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go! Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go! Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go! Instead of Packers, it's gonna be Fins.
I'm surprised the Dolphins don't got a new stadium. They just keep renovating pro players.
Yeah, I hear they made replace the cheerleaders for dancing cheerleaders. You know what that is, Mr. Miami?
So, they be dancing.
No, they're like the high school cheerleaders. That's what they have in Green Bay. They're thinking of doing that.
Okay.
So everybody gonna be doing the Lambo League.
Let's do it
Pyramids and
again,
whatnot.
folks. Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go! Doom, 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 doom. Go, Fins, go! You know that stupid Miami Dolphins song?
Chief Payne he changed the music.
They'll probably drop that and bring doom, 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 doom. They played that in Cincinnati too. That boy when they scored a touchdown. I'm going on to work. Let's get used to that in Miami.
Yeah. But
Boy,
I think most people know what the Bengals theme song is. If you ever watch the Bengals game, like the one song they play all the time.
I know what it is. Who
And
that? Who
I
that?
personally love that song.
Who that? Who that?
Who's going to beat them Bengals? Who that? Who that? I remember I watched the guy in the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
The guy with the
Yeah,
glasses running with the flag.
they do that one, but the one they play the most is Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know where you are? You in the jungle, baby.
That's Mr. Miami's type of music, Guns N' Roses.
Me too. I'm a big Guns N' Roses head.
Well, Guns N' Roses had one song I liked. That was it. Welcome to the Jungle.
Sweet Child of Mine. Like I'm a big
Yeah,
Guns N' Roses head.
and Sweet November. I did like Sweet November.
Paradise City. I love
Yeah,
Guns N' Roses.
Paradise City. Old school. See, that's when when I rent a car, I always hear that on satellite radio. When I get to Florida and then Florida and Alabama state line.
Right.
Yeah, that Mason Dixie line, boy, the Delta.
And the heat of the night.
Say hello to Sister George for me on your way to the Delta, okay? Shout out to Daniel George.
And Hillbilly Jim's music. Don't mess with a country boy. Don't mess with a country boy. Country boy. Country boy.
Keep hearing they trying to get San Antonio an expansion team.
Who?
N.F.L.
Very excited. Shout out to Moss, by the way. Very excited that I'm going to see San Antonio for the first time on Wednesday night. Hey, I told you guys 3 years ago what you always what's going to go, what type of player Wimbayama was. People didn't believe me.
Mm. Yeah. We'll see, though. I'm not so sure.
What about Wimbayama?
Oh no, I'm not absolutely sure on Wimbayama. I don't know if San Antonio's going to get an NFL team.
Oh, they're not getting it. No.
Okay.
Jerry won't let that happen.
Let me see.
Houston, yeah, but San Antonio, no.
I definitely don't see that happen. That boy with me, and of course, 305, the comedian Buddy Upson.
I can see the Raiders. I can see California getting another expansion team. Nah.
That'll just be insane.
Where they gonna put it? San Diego?
Well, Oakland or
San
No,
Jose.
why it doesn't go to Oakland, bro? Honestly, area is too bad.
Oakland.
And that's a
Right.
damn shame they took the A's and the Warriors away from them.
Right. Oakland can't secure enough money to build a new stadium. That's
Exactly.
their main issue.
That's their problem.
Well, put the team in St. Louis.
See how quick they built that dome for the Raiders? Alliance?
Yeah, that was like a penitentiary.
Like a spaceship, really.
Sure does. Something that Al Davis would have loved.
Yeah,
Or as Mr. Miami calls his son, Colonel Sanders.
Mm.
he do like Colonel Sanders Army wearing that white. It's freaking looking good.
I'll
With the
tell you who
recipe.
looks old is Tom Brady. You see him lately?
Yeah, Tom Brady, he lost a lot of weight after he lost it when he got out the
I know,
NFL.
yeah. Well, this came across the wire as the Seahawks sale can set an all-time record for a sports franchise. Team is almost ready to be sold. A lot of people are excited about this draft. This is the most seniors I've seen in the draft in God knows probably 30 years. Nothing but seniors in this draft.
I think that trend's going to continue, Mace, especially with NIL. You kids don't want to go nowhere, really. The
Hey,
NFL, they're holding off on the NFL for as long as they can, man.
the second Chambliss couldn't go to couldn't on the second Chambliss can stay back in school. They give him $7 million.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah, Ole Miss could win it again next year, or at least go to the playoffs. I said win it again.
I agree. Yeah, you're right.
Because that's where I think Rayola was going to Ole Miss, before Chambliss came, that ruling came down.
Next year's draft, if you need a quarterback,
Right.
teams like the Dolphins, it's going to be a great quarterback draft. And I've been saying that for the last 2 years. People thought I was crazy.
I got a feeling Rayola's going to end up in LSU.
Which guy?
Rayola.
No, they got the guy from Arizona State.
Okay.
That guy who you just said, he was going to go to Oregon, but he went somewhere else. He went to another school, a big school.
Okay. All right, because Wisconsin wasn't the place for him.
You mean Nebraska?
Yeah, Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska.
Well, that's what happens when you think you're Patrick Mahomes.
Absolutely. And that's just a shame, man. Those teams are gonna get forgotten about, man. Your Nebraskas, your Iowas, your Purdue's, they're never gonna be the same again. Unless they really invest in NIL, it's over for them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Yeah, I think things are changing. You know, NIL, bro. You got that type of deal where you got money like that. You might as well stay in school.
For real.
Because if you get hurt as a player, you got your NIL money for the rest of your life.
And now you a millionaire on campus. You big man.
Big
You ain't
man.
lying about that.
like,
Yeah, you are the big man on campus.
Box Chevy on 26. One car, that's it.
pulling up the campus of Aston Martins and whatnot. That's
Two
serious.
cars. It's got to be two cars. That's it. I don't want no more cars. I'll take a box Chevy and I'll take a
A
it's
box Chevy. You really an '80s baby, man.
shoot old school.
He has an
I
old
take
soul.
I take a Thunderbird. A Thunderbird on 1977 Thunderbird. I like old school.
That's what you like, 305?
Yeah. I wish we can go back in the 80s. Nah, I'll be in high
Don't get me
school.
started, 305.
At least we had a radio back then. We had a good radio station back then. Oh, that radio station trash.
I had a time machine. I would run back to '96 so fast, man.
Hey,
Those were your best times, Dad?
Absolutely.
and also go back to the 90s. Or go to 72. Nah. 72, I'll be 73, and 72, I'll be 2 years old.
I'm cool on the
Shit,
70s. I'm good on the 70s. I'm cool. Good. Since 70s and 80s, I'm cool. I'm good.
Love the
nah,
70s. I ain't gonna
I,
sit here and lie to you guys.
What do you say?
I love the 70s.
Yeah.
Yes, I was a child of the 70s. I loved it.
I'm the baby in the 70s. A lot of good disco music, a lot of good music in the 70s.
When Times Square was the gutter, boy.
But in New York, yeah, it was, we used to call it the Deuce.
Yeah.
Not the
Studio
same anymore, though.
54. Studio 54.
Yep, the Who's Who was there back then.
It's Saturday Night Fever.
Yep, that was in Brooklyn. Bay Ridge.
I'll go back. I'll go back in the 80s because we had Miami Vice, Knight Rider, and Magnum PI.
Yep, those were the good old days, 305.
Good radio station and old school car.
WKRP in Cincinnati. We just lost Lonnie Anderson.
Yeah.
There she I ain't even hear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
lost
think she
her.
passed away in like August, right? 305?
I think we lost her like by I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago, one or two. I could Google it out.
No, go ahead.
'Cause I got my tablet. I got me a tablet now. See,
That's why I love 305.
now it's gonna take like 10 years to turn on this tablet. Let me see, the Dolphin room. They don't know about the Chiefs.
That's definitely not me, folks.
That was my tablet. It's coming on. Chiefs and on the Kansas. The Dolphin room. They don't know about the Chiefs and the Dolphins. 1991 playoff game when it was Stevenberg versus Dan Marino.
305, love those days, folks.
Good sport.
Wow, Tim Reed's still alive. That's crazy.
Hey, let me ask you something manosphere-wise. This is for you, that boy.
Okay.
Is it true that lead attorney used to be with Kevin Samuels? If you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's who brought him into Manosphere, or at least YouTube for that matter. Yeah, it's Kevin Samuels. Yeah, that's where Lee came from.
No, I'm not talking about that.
What you mean?
When he slipped up and said that him and old boy were lovers, bro.
Uh, that I didn't hear about. It's a lot of things going on in the Manosphere right now.
I know. I just keep my head. I just mind my business.
Right. It's a whole shit show going on right now. That whole Corey Holcomb and Anton debacle.
Now the chick who Anton was with, right?
Beautiful woman.
I knew you would say that.
Absolutely.
You know me, I'll leave that alone. I'm not getting in trouble over a chick. Yo, do you watch a little Chez Sade or no?
I do.
She makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely, she does. Absolutely. Her.
Can't blame Jermaine all the time, right?
I'm thinking about getting one of those shirts, actually.
Really?
Absolutely.
She's right what she says, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no problems with her.
Yeah. She should be getting some national attention here soon. She getting famous. Her, I know. What's the other chick? Amala. Amala's actually been on TV a couple times.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the cute light skin one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one that went to the other side, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But Mace, they all come back.
Let me ask you a question. I'm glad you said that. Would you accept them back, bro? Like, let me ask you. Would you date one that went the other way, bro?
No.
Exactly. I will never F with a chick that went that way, bro. Never. I don't care how fine she is.
It's too many red flags. But I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course. And the nerve of these women who like give demands, dudes ain't putting up with that no more.
Right.
And then these women wonder why uh, other ethnic groups of women are into the brothers now.
Yeah. They can't stand it.
Because the white media gave them everything, made them irresponsible. And if there's a big problem with those women and they don't realize it, they will in the end. They don't hold each other accountable.
They don't. It's yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I wish we could. Again, I wish I wish we could rewind the clock, man. 2020, and that was the manosphere.
Which one?
2020, COVID.
Oh, you mean the space?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good back then, but you know what happens when it's over? Everybody go their own way. But I heard that N.T. had a great show when he did his last what you call it?
Uh, I watched. I've seen a couple of it actually. Yeah. I've been having some couple good shows lately.
Yeah.
Yep, coach. We lost Laurie Anderson last year.
What happened last year, 305?
We lost Lonnie Anderson in August the 3rd.
That's what I told you, yeah.
Uh, Pam Anderson before Pam Anderson.
Yep. She sure was. I always give women their due no matter what ethnic group they are. They look good, they look good.
And ain't no more. I think ain't no more. Ain't no more. No more. What's that? The whole cast with the Sanford son. All of them deceased.
Uh,
Yeah, he died 2 weeks ago, Desmond Wilson.
uh,
Lamont
sad.
Sanford. He's the
Sad.
last the sole survivor.
Also reminds us that we're getting old.
Um, which I don't want to be reminded of.
You're right about that, Dad.
4 more years, I'll be 60. Dang. I ain't trying to rush it, nigga.
I will build me a time machine. I'm going. I'm going back.
I go back to the 80s. Go back in the 80s. I go back to like 84. I say 84. I say 84 and I make two trips, 80 and 80 and the 90.
There's too much turmoil in the 70s and 80s. Right? The 90s was perfect. Man. It was just right. Man.
The 70s was okay because I'm a child of
Oh,
the 70s. It was okay. The racism wasn't as bad as it when it got in the 2000s.
Uh,
Reagan brought that shit back. Reagan and this idiot, uh, uh, Biden,
yeah.
they brought that shit back, bro.
it was racing in the 80s. 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 80s.
Not just the '80s. Not just the racism. It was just everything. The economic turmoil and downturns, and the Bronx is burning, and it was all types of shit going on. You was around for that, Mace?
Yes, I was.
You are a
That boy,
survivor.
that boy. I was there when rap and hip hop started. I
I
was in the
believe you.
school. I was in the schoolyards with my boombox. I used to always ask the DJs, "Can I put my boombox to the crate?" I used to record those jams. I had a lot of them, but what happened was when I was 14, mysteriously, all my disco albums, all my rap tapes from the end of the 1970s disappeared,
Hmm.
and I wasn't there because I had an ear infection. But
Yeah,
yeah, bro,
it just seemed like it was a lot going on. And Summer of Sam, and you a survivor, Mace. You really
thank
are.
you. Son of Sam, boy, I remember that. 1978, they called him. I think they called him in July of 78, I think, or August. David Berkowitz.
I wouldn't want to have been nowhere near New York, let alone the Bronx at that era. Like you a survivor, Mace. You really is.
I remember growing up in the Bronx, all those abandoned buildings everywhere, the blackout.
We had the MacArthur riot. We had the cocaine cowboy Dave County was it Dave Mall shooting?
Yep.
So the '70s is bad. It was more akin to the Wild West in the '70s and '80s. Right?
Not in the Bronx like it is now, bro. The Bronx now has gone down the toilet.
Yeah.
Too bad
Back
it was
then, back then, it was all right to live in the Bronx. You had your dumbasses.
you had the we had what's her name? Blanca Blanco.
Mm.
Let me turn this mug on because I don't want him to get copyright. Right.
Mr. Miami taking his call on his.
Now my now on my tablet I get out of alerts. Yeah, about every day I heard on the news a lot of people get put in on people get put in the meat wagon in Miami. People getting shot left and right back in like the early '80s. I mean in the '83, '84.
Yeah, them big cities, '70s and '80s. No, thank you.
The cocaine cowboy. They even got they
Cocaine
even got the
cowboy, huh?
documentary. Yep, we had 'cause it was a lady named I think her name was Blanco. She was living in Miami. She from Colombia.
Griselda.
Yeah, that lady give me the creeps.
Yeah, I went around for the '70s and '80s like that. Cincinnati didn't get crazy until the riots. So
There you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Can't wait for the draft. Or can't wait for the combine.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
You Miami fans, you're gonna get exclusive coverage up here, especially day 2.
And my anniversary come up when I moved from Liberty City
Day
to
3 we'll just hang out,
Yeah.
sing happy birthday to that boy on a Saturday afternoon.
I moved from Liberty City to Davie.
Mel Kiper's favorite time of the year.
Mel Kiper.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Whenever the Dolphins have multiple picks, that's when I enjoy the draft. They do this year, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Hopefully, I would like to see them get a 4 and a 5 from Minka, because in my opinion, when you have picks in 4, 5, 6, that's when you clean up. If you have good scouting, look at the Rams. Most of their picks and their players are 4, 5, and 6 round players.
They
Puka
they don't.
Nakua was a 5th rounder.
I think they're gonna get rid. They're gonna get rid of. They're gonna get rid of all the Chris Greer's picks. All of them.
They're already doing it.
I'll take
That's,
that deal for Minka.
that's a story for another day. Free agency 2 weeks from Monday, folks. That's when they begin the tampering. I'll be on the air at 4 o'clock when tampering opens.
I'll take that deal for Minka.
Well, for Minka,
Absolutely.
so you'll give the Dolphins a 4th and a 5th for Minka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll take. Because with those picks, they can get their quarterback and they can get offensive line.
Get some good linebackers.
But the Warren ain't gonna want to pay him, so
Yeah. I see them absolutely cleaning up in those lesser rounds. That's when Green Bay does their work. So that's when these guys are going to do their work.
And resign some resign our players like Jack Jones. Jack
Most
Jones, Douglas.
It'll be very interesting what the Dolphins do with that tour contract. I don't care. I'll be dead honest. If they eat the 99 million and cut them, release them, I won't have a problem with that because this year is a building year. And I'll say it again. It feels good to be home, back home in Miami. We'll have a big party for that weekend up here. Mr. Miami, Sean.
man.
Up there, right here in South
I
Florida.
test. It'll be like the good old days up here.
Good for Tua and Daniel Jones, man. Really, bro. Man, they robbed a Brinks truck that year.
Which one?
Tua and Daniel Jones.
Jack Jones came to Jacksonville.
Dolphins fire sale already started. Get your buy one, get one deals while they last.
And
That
Jacksonville
boy said that.
went on that quarterback hit list roll. Bo Nix, he came to victory. Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing Willis going to KC.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Patrick Willis? I mean,
Yeah,
Malik Willis?
yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
Why would he go there? He's not going to start.
Well, Mahomes might not even be back next year.
Boy, if that happens, And they got money. Miami doesn't have money. But like my man said yesterday on the Joe Rose show, it was Omar Kelly who said this. If you really want a player, you can make it happen underneath the cap to get the player you want.
Right. And the cap is becoming more and more irrelevant, man. They manipulate it so easily now.
Problem is, it's going to be $311 million now. You could, like Seattle, you're going to have 76 million in cap space this year, 160, 170 next year. You could sign your entire defense and keep the band together.
This
When
is
he
just how you.
goes, everybody got paid.
Just how you fit in Jigba and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Should be fun, fellas.
When Tula gone from Dolphin rooms, no mas.
Gotta get. Hey, don't worry, folks. If you're a Miami fan, we will give you real coverage in here this week. Combine. Remember, folks, Tuesday nights, OKC at Toronto. Wednesday night, San Antonio at Toronto. So we'll have some good NBA action. Hockey on Thursday. Combine Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Montreal take on the Capitals.
Yep, that's Thursday night.
I'm wondering where DK gonna be at. Is he coming back to Pittsburgh too?
He's supposed to.
Okay.
I can see Aaron Rodgers leaving Pittsburgh.
I say he coming back.
And play with Coach Mike. One more time. So, I'm out of here, fellas. Appreciate you guys coming by. People in the clouds, I love you. Vamos. Molina.
Yes, sir.
Jordan Heyman. Appreciate you. Who else came in here?
Boss.
Vamos, Molina.
Yeah, I said thank you to them. And Iman Perry. And of course, these two, Manzano and these two guys up here, that boy, and of course, the great Field 5. We'll see you on Tuesday night, folks. If the game is exciting, I may come on tomorrow and talk about the hockey game ending. But if it's not, then I'll see you Tuesday with the NBA. Tuesday and Wednesday night, both in Toronto. The champs are first, and then the 11th wonder in the world, Victor Wembanyama, folks. San Antonio, Toronto. It'd be nice to do an NBA game up here. Good night, Mace, Mr. Miami, Dat Boy. Good night, everybody. Good night, Vaughn. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
So let me get out of here. How much time I gave you? I did almost 3 hours. Appreciate you guys.
No problem. All right, 305. All right, Mace.
All right, buddy. We good, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Like that. The great Dat Boy, everybody. We'll see you. If the hockey game is exciting, I'll come back tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning, I'll come back. Because the game should be over before 11 o'clock in the morning. If not, then I'll be back Tuesday night with the NBA. Tuesday and Wednesday night. Hockey Thursday night will be at the Bell Center. Ovechkin versus the great Nick Suzuki. And then late, the Flames. Let's pull for them to keep losing. They'll be in San Jose on a California road trip. Take on the great Macklin Celebrini and the up-and-coming Sharks. Peace. People in the clouds again, thank you. Dolphin fans listening, thank you. I appreciate you. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. What a show tonight.
Good night, that's the answer.